So hi, Will Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
I'm here with.
And I'm Jeff from Demi the Daredevil.
All right, some questions to say about his new single, American Zombie. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
Oh, thank you very much. I think people are responding to it. There's been great fan art. It's just such a creative community, and they're making. I'm always wanting them to go even more twisted than they already do. Just like the dark, like we are crazy individuals. But that was great. The streaming is great. I love the artists that are on the tracks, and was a fan of them. And yeah, I think people are resonating with this. Idea of being having derealization experiences and just feeling like you're not in touch with your body and from being overstimulated and you're kind of numb. Oh, no problem. So yeah, I'm happy about it.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful.
Well, the track fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Yeah, that was, I didn't know if anyone would bite for that. I had this rough demo idea, and I just wanted, I'm first started as a drummer in this project. So it was a more drum tom heavy thing, which I was excited about. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And you're at the time of recording tomorrow, you're kicking off a tour of the same name with the collaborators on the track, Rudy Wade, Ethan Gander, and Mitchell Day. Curious what came first, the single or the tour?
Good question. The tour came first, and my manager just suggested Casey from Lesser Manager. He was in the Wonder Years, but he suggested you need to do a collab single. It would make it more of a moment, and I never would have thought of that. And so, yeah, it was the tour first.
Hell yeah! I'm glad that Casey suggested that, because that is something I'm also an artist manager, and that is something that I have suggested for tours, because I think it's so fucking badass. It should be done more often. It's such a great way.
I agree.
To
I never
link
see
everything
it
together.
really. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I don't think artists even think about that, but that's really not just a smart move, but it just makes it more special, and you could only perform that song live with the people that did it.
Yeah, it gets people out, but at the same time, I understand, like, getting in the room, putting a song together can be a logistical nightmare and a lot of work. So maybe not worth it for some tours. Yeah. So logistical nightmare for you?
Hard for that. I mean, it wasn't actually. I should say that the Ethan would just recently said this was actually the smoothest collab single I've ever done. So I think it was very smooth. It was just an extra piece of work when you're already juggling so much, and so that and getting everyone to be on the same page. It's a lot of people trying to communicate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense. So is there any meaning behind the single title or cover art?
Let's see. The single title was I just took it from a line from an album that I'm almost finished with. The very first track, there's says I'm an American zombie, and that's the start of the character. And there's different characters, but it came from that, and the cover art. We were just basically going, I don't know if I guess it's free reign to use Leonard AI, and we were typing in emo zombie, or just trying to get more specific. And then that was one of the things they dished out, and then we made a bunch of filters over it. So I don't know. I know that's a controversial issue of just utilizing this AI stuff, but I don't know. We didn't have another option.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair enough. Can't fault the small guys for using it, because there's not unlimited money. The unlimited money tree doesn't exist when you're an independent artist doing it.
Very true. Get a pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for the track?
For this track, I just like everyone generously agreed to use a demo that I had, and it was just I need to do this more often, but it's just like I usually start with trying to make a few tracks and they're not working, and then the pent up frustration eventually leads me to a sense of urgency to make something. So this just felt like I'm like, what would be like a doom epic thing that makes me feel like I'm going to die, or something that sounds really big and dark. And so that it just started with there was no beat behind it. It was just kind of like these big, massive chords and this kind of like eerie, dissonant note in the background, and then made beats with it, and then took it to Connor Daniels. He works at Big Noise, and he was helping me flesh it out and making it better. And then everyone, and then we got together with the artist. And it was just like a Discord call, and then Rudy kind of was just like, all right, everyone just go off for 15 minutes and write your verses or write your chorus, or who wants to take what. And then it kind of just forced everyone to do it quick. And so, yeah, we just kind of recorded our parts and everyone sent their vocals. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. All for 15 minutes, shit something out, and the song's pretty much done.
It was, I know it did take the bones took a while, but I think these guys are, I mean, I will say, man, I try not to put myself down, but I think that I'm a good vocalist, but when I'm around these guys, I'm like, oh, all right, you guys are really talented at vocals. You can just do that false melismatic stuff and do it quick.
God damn. So like start to finish, how long would you say the song took you? Like from working with the guy at Big Noise to kind of finishing it up?
To him, I think it was 2 weeks or something. Yeah, and about 2 weeks.
That's
God damn.
not bad.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad getting a bunch of people together, a bunch of like strong-willed art creative people. Yeah, it was
yeah.
It was, but yeah, we all got along.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. Hell yeah. So I want you to tell us your favorite lyric off this track and what it means to you.
Oh, okay. So I had the verse, the first verse only, and everyone had Ethan had the chorus, Rudy's second verse, and Mitchell the bridge. And so I liked different things that all of them were saying. For me, I think I probably cling to No Space for Memory. I'm losing me. I just think that it was kind of related to this constant stimulation, and if we're always getting new information, we're never have time to reflect. And memories don't naturally pop up. So that means a lot to me, because I'm just like, we have to break away and like try to find space to let our past come out too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn right.
Love that. So where was your headspace at while you were working on this track?
I think musically it was I was just listening to like a bunch of playlists kind of that are in the vein of what my stuff ends up on, and I don't want to be just cornered as like, oh, you're gonna make this like the dark edgy music all the time, but I was listening to all it, I'm like, well, that's what everyone's listening to. And so I tried making a song that was like that, and then tried another one, didn't work, and then this one was just like, all right, I'm like, I have nothing to lose. I'm just gonna do something that feels like I'm on the verge of dying or something. So that was the thought was with the music, and then the lyrics. I've just been wanting to talk about being overstimulated for such a long time. Like I've had other songs I'm trying to fit these lyrics in, and just this experience where I'm just like, I'm not in touch with myself. I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm not existing. I feel like I'm just not present, and there's so much stuff that's coming at me. And so that's where I was lyrically. And I think the other guys, they took their own twist on kind of like this rough idea. And yeah,
gotcha.
Said cool. Like,
Makes sense. Yeah. All right, yeah. So this one should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this track for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Surreal, spooky, and grand. It's the best I can do.
Yeah, those are good. All right. So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have while going through the track?
Explosion, or just if you're holding everything, bottling it all up, then it would be a chance to explode. Yeah.
Just let those emotions explode out, whatever they are.
Yeah, just.
Yep. Hell yeah. Use it as the vessel. Love it.
Yes.
And what is your favorite memory that you've made while creating this track?
Oh, man, the favorite memory I made from this track. I think it was that time crunch. I think, yeah, as much as like it feels like it might compromise the integrity of the art, I feel like it was a good to put a bunch of people in the room and have a deadline. So that was just a cool experience. I never really had that where I'm like, okay, there's like 3 other artists and like we're just going off in our corners and coming back with something, and we all need to finish this by tonight because I was leaving town the next day, or at least I did. And so that was a good like test. I don't think I can do stuff like that, and then I did that, so that was good.
You fucking did it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this was literally like down to the wire. So you had it for 2 weeks, you were working on it for 2 weeks, and then it still took up until the last hour, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. So it was two weeks. I sent an email thread. But this was before Rudy Wade got on the tour.
Mm.
And it was just Mitchell and Ethan. And so I sent him a thread, and I'm like, "Do you guys like this?" And then they're just like, "Yeah, we're down for it." And then so I took that and took it with Connor for 2 weeks. Or I met him one time, and he did a revision. Sorry, is this? I hope this isn't loud.
No, it's good.
And so okay. And then yeah, it was just that 1 hour that we were together. So was that your question? Yeah, it was like the 2 weeks and then that hour that everyone just dropped their vocals in, and then I sent it to Connor, and then we had it mixed after that. So it's probably 3 weeks total. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. And so do you think you work well under pressure, or was it kind of like a high stress moment?
Yeah, I mean, I do think I do. Yeah, I think I do. There has to be something like I have to be locked in, or else I'll constantly just let myself recreate this and that and just go down the rabbit holes and then end up with like, well, where did I go? I just explored a lot. But yeah.
Yeah, got nothing.
I get it.
Yeah.
So, we've beat the shit out of the single, and we got to ask what's coming up, after the single. What's next for you? What's in the pipeline?
So yeah, we just landed in Nashville. We're starting the American Zombie tour tomorrow, and then doing Nashville, and then New Orleans, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, Sacramento, Seattle, and Portland. So if anybody hears this before then, hope you make it out to something. And that's the main thing. Besides this tour, I'm just trying to, while I was on the road for forever from Los Angeles to Nashville, I'm just trying to condense and redo some songs for the album. That's my biggest goal. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Album.
All right. Album next. Got it.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So for this question, because you're about to go on tour, we got to ask, what is your go-to snack of choice at a gas station or a rest stop?
Oh man, go to, well, besides I have to have like maybe 2 fruits a day. I have bipolar disorder, so my immune system is I feel like very weak, and so I need to have 2 fruits a day and then 2 veggies a day. If I can snag that wherever, I don't care what they are, then I'll eat that. And then as snacks, I mean I don't know, maybe chili lime, sunflower seeds, and tamarindo candy.
Wait, what was that last thing? I've never heard of that.
It's I'm from El Paso, Texas, and we're in a border town from Juarez, Mexico, and we used to always get these tamarindo candy. It's like a fruit, and they mix it with sugar, and they just put it in a bunch of different forms. So it's chewy and hot.
Okay, the fucking tamarind.
Yes.
They're like little brown. Yeah, I fuck with tamarind. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. I just want to make sure. I thought so, but I wanted to, yeah.
So you like it. Most people do not, if they're not like raised on it, they're just like, nah.
Well, I was raised on. I'm Mexican, so
oh my God. So you know, okay, yeah.
Man, I got a case in the other room, man. I'm so serious. I got that shit on deck. Yeah.
What? Oh my God, you were lucky. I've been trying to find it everywhere lately.
You gotta go to like the international markets, man. That's it. That's it.
That's it. All right, that's next on the list. I need to just get like a truckload and just keep myself satisfied. Yeah.
Damn right.
That's great.
Damn right.
So on the topic of food, if your project was a dish, what dish would it be and why?
Oh my gosh, a dish. What would it be? Hold on one second. God, I wish I was quicker at this. I'm thinking of like a casserole with zucchini and cheese. Do you know of anything like that? Is it shepherd's pie? Maybe I'll just say zucchini casserole. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Lock it in. All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And for these last couple questions, we're actually gonna shift away from music if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So we're actually gonna go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with the drink?
Oh my God, my last meal with a drink. Okay. I would say the last meal with a drink would be pizza with jalapeno and black olive, and pepperoni, and then a drink would be cream soda.
Ooh,
Like
fuck
root
a cream
beer, root
soda.
beer. Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Hell yeah. So if you could live in one fiction world for a week, where would you live?
Fiction world for a week, Harry Potter, I think.
What house are you?
I think Slytherin. Maybe it's just I don't know.
Determination.
I never took the test. I'm just assuming. I'm self-labby. Have you guys taken the test?
I've taken the
I
test. I don't think
haven't.
Shane has.
No.
Okay, what are you?
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Oh, my wife is a Hufflepuff. Okay, yeah, I love Hufflepuffs. Oh, that's
Hufflepuff's
great.
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. As one, I'm a big fan of Hufflepuffs. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very patient, loyal, and I'm only looking at the three words that I remember seeing at the Harry Potter store.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I just took it as awesome. And
Like,
I was like, cool.
great.
All right. I fucking love yellow too.
Great.
So
Love it. Hell yeah.
yeah.
There you
All
go.
right. Yeah. So I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person we've spoken to has actually said it is the most important question.
Hmm.
What is your favorite color?
Dark green.
Oh, fuck
Besides
yeah.
black, dark green. Yeah.
Thank
How about
you.
you
Yeah.
guys? Does everyone know
Yellow.
yours?
Yeah.
Yellow. Okay.
Purple.
Huffle.
Hmm.
Purple. Very nice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Royal and sunny.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
So as Gloria said, that's all the questions you have today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
Now I mentioned we're on the American Zombie Tour, and I hope to see you in one of the cities that I mentioned. And stay tuned if you're in Los Angeles. We're playing a Halloween party at the Viper Room on the 31st, and keep your eyes out for future tours in the spring. And I hope you stick around. Follow us on Instagram, Demi the Daredevil, and DM us if you want the Discord link. It's a fantastic community where everybody accepts each other for being weird and crazy, and it's a fantastic group. So I hope you join.
Hell yeah. Love it. All right. Well, thank you for It's been Jeff from Demi the Daredevil, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.